In today's video, we're going to be talking about and breaking down how Lewis made over 50 million in revenue and 1.2 billion in customer transactions. But before we do, if you'd like to book a call with me and you're making over 10,000 a month, just go on the first link in the description and just book a call. And if you'd like this free MA10 template social media automation, please go to my X tag and just shoot me over a message. So let's get into it. So this is Lewis, and here's his social media. So his total following is 6,816 followers across two platforms, which are Instagram and YouTube. Right. So he also does have this secondary Instagram account that I didn't include. But basically, this Instagram account is more of an informative Instagram account. But both of these two accounts do the exact same job. So they both have this link in the description, which take your leads to YouTube. YouTube's our main hub here. It's where we can show this warm lead now that we know what we're talking about, okay? And as you can see, this is exactly what Lewis is doing. And as you can see, this is Lewis's YouTube over here, which then takes us to Dealmaker, which is his website. But before we actually get onto that, Lewis's thumbnails over here. So for example, straight away, I can see 204 million generated using, and then this lead generation tactic, right? So it builds curiosity, instantly builds curiosity for the person who's trying to watch this video. So what Lewis does is he actually exemplifies the pain. So for example, who wouldn't want 200 million? So what this is doing is it's instantly getting across the pain point that the user could currently be experiencing and then solving it if you watch this video. And then the video goes on to, try and like sell you on Dealmaker, or for example, subtly shows Dealmaker. And then these all lead to Dealmaker, which has a very bold title here, and then a 22-minute video which builds trust with the user, right? Because there's no good saying this and then not actually showing this person how Lewis over here can do this for you. So here's a 22-minute video on how he can actually do it, but then he backs it up, like I said, with this video. And then we've got the schedule your solution call now. So we've built the trust with the user, the client, or soon to be client at this point. Schedule your solution call now. So selling the pain point in this video, solving the pain point instantly with your solution call. And then if we actually move over to the sales funnel here, so if you do click on book your solution call, the Dealmaker protocol is 50,000 on average with a minimum deposit of 20,000. So we're very, very clear on how much the price is. So this completely eliminates time wasters, people who aren't making this amount of money. And as you can see, that's too expensive, or I can get approved, so that's good. And then yes. So if you click on yes, you ask for information. After that, you select a date and time. And then once you actually book your call and you enter all of these details that you'd like to be sent over, like the meeting address and stuff, we're then validating Lewis's statements more with over 50 million in revenue and 1.2 billion in transactions. So this further pushes the person, you need to book this call right now. So just go and fill these out, right? This further builds up the trust between the person and Lewis before they even hop on a call. So when they do eventually get on a call, Lewis has this authority, this sense of authority without even meeting the person. And he's of course done this through, his 3 social media platforms that then all link to this website, which builds trust. Basically, this whole system is just how much trust can I build with this client before I even see them. because once you've built this trust with the person, well, you then have the authority figure in this call, which of course makes it a lot easier to sell them. And if we go over here, building even more trust. So like I said, these thumbnails, so 0, so it's relatable, okay? These people are suffering because they feel they don't have enough money. And then to 170, so he's selling the pain points again and again and again and again and again. So it's really good at selling the pain point. Yeah, so you're selling them their dream, right? What Lewis aims to do is exemplify the pain, making the gap between the pain and the value bigger, which is what you want, right? You want the perceived value to be as big as possible. But what Lewis isn't doing that could get him a lot more leads and target his exact ICP is build his personal brand on Twitter. He needs to start up a Twitter profile and just start posting 5 to 10 times a day. 5 to 10 times a day, high quality posts. And since he already has this pretty big following of 6,000 people, nearly 7,000 people, he can just push all of these people over to Twitter. So it's not really a big deal for Lewis to get his first 1,000 followers. Be very quick to do. And then he can target these exact people, further pushing them to his website. He might already be getting enough people, like traction on his website, but you want these people to have, where is it? You want these people, every single one of them, to be clicking this. You want all of these people to be investing, 50 plus thousand. You don't want, I don't know, 40% of the people or however many percent of the people saying no, it's too expensive or I can get approved for funding, right? So you want to increase the quality of the people that come to this site, which is the ultimate aim here, right? Through building trust, becoming an authority, so making it a lot easier to actually sell the client on this idea. So that's what I would do. I would, again, build an account. Even if it's not a massive account, right? I've only got 70 followers on my account, but I'm doing pretty well. You just need to target the right people. And I'm sure Lewis already knows this. So Twitter has 335.7 million monthly active users. So there's not really any reason to not use it. So that's Lewis's sale funnel and how he actually drives traffic to this website, which is again the ultimate goal. And then to build trust with this user through showing his face, because that builds a lot of trust. Selling the dream, right? 200 million, 50 million, etc. And he also exemplifies in 2 years, right? So we've given a time frame over here to show that it doesn't have to be some crazy 10 year long expectation. You can get this in just 2 years, which is of course what everyone wants to hear. So that's today's video. It was quite a short one, but Lewis is pretty good with his social media. All I recommend is of course adding Twitter, because it has 300 plus million users. Right, see you in the next one, guys.